popular demand. She's Health Magazine's medical editor. She answers all of the questions that you're kind of embarrassed to ask, or they kind of seem like myths to you. You can't believe they're possible. So, who has a question? You have a question? Okay. Ooh, you have ink too. I like it. Let me see that. Ooh, and it's the copper tone tan thing. Oh my God, it's colorful. Dodgers, right? Lance. Who's Lance?
My husband.
Oh, all right. I like it. Okay.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly. Okay.
As a woman with breast implants, and I travel a lot, I've often wondered if there's a chance of them exploding or popping or anything like that. Because I know that sometimes with the water bottle, it can collapse, so I've thought about that.
Oh,
I know.
interesting. Dr. Raj?
This is actually one of those common urban myths that people think about and worry about, because it's true that gas will expand when you're up in an airplane, but it's not the same thing for saline or whatever's in your implant. So if you've had recent surgery, there might be a little pocket of air in there that could expand a little bit. You might actually notice that the breasts do seem a little bit fuller, but it's definitely not going to explode. It's nothing to worry about. And no, there are plenty of flight attendants with breast implants that travel all the time.
Yes, there are.
So it's really nothing to worry about.
Thank you. Anyone else? Who has a question? Okay. Hi. What's your name?
Sage.
Nice to meet you, Sage.
Nice to meet you. Okay, so I have one child. She was not planned, and I would like to maybe get pregnant with a second child.
I thought you were going to go, and I'd like to get rid of her. I'd like to give her away. No, just kidding.
No, I actually do want to keep her.
I'm just kidding.
But I've heard that there are certain foods and possibly certain positions that you can help determine the gender, or keep in mind I'm looking for having another girl if possible.
Foods and positions.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, you know, there are so many myths about if you eat certain types of food, like rice, for example, or if you use a certain sexual position, you're more likely to have a girl. If you have sex 3 days before ovulation, basically all of these are myths. There's really nothing to guarantee a girl. Unfortunately,
what about when they do the string test when you're pregnant? Because I had someone do the string test, and yes, it was right. Is that BS too?
Well, guess what? 50% of the time, it's gonna be right.
It's like going up to the craps table. You know, and I have one more. They say that girls steal your beauty, and I was looking good the whole way in, and then at the last trimester, the wheels came off. I was deformed. Is that a myth?
Again, it's a myth. I mean, there's a lot of misinformation out there about gender selection, fertility. I always encourage women, talk to your doctor, get the right information. I'm part of a campaign called It's Just a Conversation with Resolve, which is the National Infertility Association, and Merck, and it's really about empowering women such as yourself to talk to a doctor, even a fertility specialist, if you need more information.
But that's so boring. The other stuff's so fun. Isn't the string fun? Eat the foods. I love all that stuff. I like some of the myths.
It's fun.
You know? We also have a Skype question from Kansas City. We also have, oh my, well, wow. She looks like she has all the answers.
Okay, so
What's
Dr.
your question?
Raj, I have a question. Earlier in the week, somebody asked if it's possible to break a man's penis, and I'm wondering if it's possible to break a woman's vagina.
That's a good question. Wow. So we actually got a lot of feedback about that male question. A lot of men out there are now terrified. But let me reassure the women that no, the same thing does not happen to your vagina. You can get some abrasions, some small tears, especially if you're not lubricated enough. So make sure there's a lot of lubrication going on. But no, you can't actually break anything, which is good.
Anyway, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to... Are we doing more questions when we get back? We're going to take a break, and then we get to ask Dr. Raj more questions.